we? Nullchick, nullchick, nullchick. Here we go, nullchick. I'm gonna jump in my Discord. There we go. DCS is just generally running badly today. I don't know why. Probably no reason. It is DCS after all. Might even jump back on DCS later, it depends. So I've got to leave for work at about 5:30. I usually want to be done streaming and everything by 5 at the absolute latest because I need to eat before I go, so I've got about 3 to 4 hours left. I do want to see if I can maybe get some BFM in later as well with the F5. I have to check that out later. Definitely have to check that out later. Hopefully my luck will improve on here compared to DCS and with the stream as well. It's been non-stop technical issues and bad flying so far today. Barely made that turn because I was a little fast. It's so easy to let this thing run away from you on the ground. It's just so powerful.
7,1,84.
Probably going to be friendly. Oops, that's the wrong button. And DCS is running really badly today, holy shit. Starting to see that water bug where it loads the terrain chunks again. I haven't seen that since I got the SSD. I don't know why. Something's obviously putting a lot of load on my PC. I just don't know what it is. Check your page file, sometimes it jumps back to HDD and that's why you have bad FPS on server with tons of useless assets which are filling memory. Yeah, it's not a bad idea actually. What I'll do is I'll put this into SAU recovery. Don't know if that'll help any, but we'll see. Like, I have a shitload of space dedicated to page file, so I don't know why to be doing that. Maybe if I move it off some of the other drives, actually. That might be the go. What are the yellow bars that the fuel indicator mean? That refers to which tank is currently being drained, and somebody's locking me. Fuck, that's quite close. I'll deal with the page file after, remind me. I just need to deal with this first. I really need a GCI when I'm flying this thing. Had one on DCS, and he set me up perfectly for an ambush, which I then fucked up, but need one here. Should see him soon. Hope so. Ah, yep, there we go. Be 120. I keep forgetting what I've rebound things to. We'll come back from another angle. Get rid of the belly tank since it's empty. I gotta try and remember where he was coming from. He's over this way somewhere. There he is. He just immediately dives. There's a surprise. Really? Should be over this way somewhere. I don't think that's him. I think he was closer than that. Nothing on vertical scan. Didn't get him apparently. Surely he's got to be close. Whoa, shit! That's way too close. Holy fuck, did that... What the fuck was that? Oh my god, I love the R-73. Oh, don't love that though. What the fuck was that missile track? How did that hit him? That was obscene! It like overshot him and then came back in and just fucking S-turned that shit. Oh man, that was beautiful. Okay, we're gonna do some more messing with the page file. And hopefully it will make things better, not worse. Give me a second here. I've got to remember where it's hidden behind so many menus to get to the fucking page file. Here we go. I will take the one off that drive because that's a hard drive, and then we'll make this system managed. So it should only be on SSDs now. It requires me to restart, of course it does. Oh, I'm not restarting now, so hopefully it'll improve things for next stream. That was fucking filthy. That was absolutely disgusting. I'd be so mad if I was him. Oh my god.
Обнаружена новая цель. Прием. 1-3, удаление 190 на 500. Дистанция не меняется.
I should probably save the track file for this and then watch that in TAC view because that was just unbelievable that that hit. Yeah, I'm on Growling Sidewinder, Saber. I was on DCS earlier, I might go back on there later, but I was having some issues. Oof. Heavy shouts going down in chat there. Hornet flutters too much now, I can't rate fight in it. Yeah, I've had a bit of that go on. The Viper does it too, the fucking tail wag bullshit. Did you hear about Pom's run on GS last night? No, I did not. He hasn't told me. Kept killing a bunch of F-14s with Sparrows and a Hornet and made them rage quit. Beautiful. Beautiful. Glad to hear it, Max. Yeah, it's a good server to practice missile combat on just because it doesn't take long to find action compared to other servers. Like, it doesn't have the serious gameplay of somewhere like DCS, but it's a real good kind of trial ground for different things. Why am I turning left? I need to turn right from this runway. Yeah, there's no proper GCI slots on this server, sadly. So when Booty was doing it, he was just sitting in spectator, which is, I mean, technically it's kind of cheaty, but realistically, if they had TAC commander slots, people would use those instead. That'll teach me to look away from my screen for a second. They're flying together and apparently they were guys that got kicked from the DCS Discord. Oh, nice. Nice. I bet that went down real well. So I'm hoping, once I do restart my PC next, I'm hoping I've got a big enough page file now. Because I had a tremendously large one before, but, you know, most of it was on hard drives. I think I've got about 250 gigabytes free on the SSD, the main SSD, and then about another 5 free on my system SSD. I guess we'll find out one way or another. At some point in the next month or two, I'm going to be buying another SSD, which will be my system SSD for when I get Windows 10, and that'll be bigger, so I can put some decent-sized page file on that too. Still got to replace my headset, still got to get a new microphone, still got to get a second monitor, still got to fix my throttle, still got to get a new track IR clip. Oh man. I'm impressed so many of you guys actually turn up for my streams with how fucking scuffed everything is. Let's see.
157. Дайте курс на ближайшую цель.
Okay, cool. Don't talk to me then, AWACS. To be fair, it probably doesn't see me, let alone the enemy. I'll try again. Nope. Maybe they shot it down. AWACS dead, I think. Well, there goes a team kill with a 530. As for close range AMRAMs, that's why I wish that people played Growling Sidewinder's 80s server instead of this. The 80s server takes actual skill because you don't have any active missiles, but that's why people won't play it. Because, as I've said time and time again, and as I think we've proven, blue team to a large extent and to a relatively large extent red team do not know how to fight without active missiles. It's their solution to everything. You take that away, they don't know how to fight. That's why I don't like using them. I want to, I might be fighting technically with one hand tied behind my back, but it makes me better at this. It gives me a better sense of, what I can expect to get away with when I am fighting with less technology. He's jamming, I'm not interested in that guy. I think that's body. Probably body. For 27. Boom. Hornet. That's the guy I just shot down. That's this guy locking me, probably. Yeah, that's him. That's just gonna dive straight for the floor. There's the AMRAM. Please don't freeze, DCS. Out of chaff. Oh, come on. I'm surprised it made that turn. I'm really surprised it made that turn.
Дайте курс на ближайшую цель. Перезарядка по плану. Прием.
Oh, that was a 9X. Okay, it wasn't the AMRAM, it was a 9X. No wonder. I was so hung up on trashing the 120 that I let him get close to me. See, this is the thing, without the data link, I'm very unaware of what's going on outside unless I have someone talking me onto targets. Something I gotta work on. Am I rearmed? Yes, I am. Yeah, I mean, I'll do it in the 29 because I only carry 2 of them in this. Like, if I could carry ERs instead, as well as the ETs, I would. But you only have 2 large missiles in the 29, and I use ETs. So I've got to have a pair of 77s for radar. Like, you guys have seen me fly the 27 in here. I do better in the 27 without actives than I do in this with actives. Oh, well, the guy that killed me flew into a hillside and disconnected. So we're 2 for 2 at the moment. And as usual, red is hopelessly outnumbered. Target-rich environment, boys. Okay. Bit naughty of me to start taxiing before the second engine spooled up, but whatever. Rules are for nerds. I have a lot of trouble bumping the hat switch the wrong direction. Just trying to use my nose while steering and I pop a flare instead. There goes the tire. God damn it. Hey, Max killed someone! Killed a tomcat. Nicely done. You choose an attacker aircraft for DCS, what would it be? As in, one to be put in the game? Okay. I'm notoriously bad for coming up with like 5 answers to a pick one question, but I'm gonna narrow it down to 2. F-111, Blackburn Buccaneer. Those are my 2. I'd like a bunch of other stuff, but those are the 2 that I really, really want. Fuck is this? If this turns out to be a friendly, I'm not going to be impressed. That is not a friendly. That is sure as shit not a friendly. Lost him though. There we go. What? F111 is in like an F111C or G, not an F111B. Fuck no, don't give it the Phoenix. I want that sweet terrain following radar. He dead. F16. That'll be him. Something off my nose. Couple things off my nose, but they're probably pretty far out. 210 for 50. He's not very far out. Oh shit, there's two of them. Hey, what's up? Thanks for the host, man. Whoopsie daisies. That'll be 120. Direction were they? Over this way, I think. Fuck off with the fucking spam rams! Jesus Christ! Oh shit! That might explain a few things. Come on 29, come on 29, shit I'm out of flares. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Come on. I believe in you. No, I don't. Ah! This is the problem with the MiG-29. I have zero situational awareness. I cannot tell when someone's that close to me. See, in the flanker, with the data link, I'd be able to physically see him on the screen getting close to me and I'd know. But in this, I can only guess when they're closing in. So I'm just throwing that out there. If anyone wants to come GCI for me, it would be very, 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 very welcome. Would, but I don't know how. Just tell me where shit is, basically. You think 23 MLA will get better SA with Lazure Data Link? It depends if they implement it or not. It might be difficult to implement the way DCS works. I got killed by someone flying with a controller. Jesus Christ. I mean, power to him for being brave enough to fly with a controller, but that's, ouch. Big ouch. As far as I know, you don't get a nice display. No, you don't get a display like this. You basically get... So the thing that looks like a series of vents under the HUD base on the 23, that's actually the info panel, so it comes up with little indicator lights. You get some very basic symbology on the HUD as well, that's it. It's very, very, very basic. It's nothing like the flanker has. But it's still better than nothing, and historically speaking, but this might not happen in DCS just because of the way things work in the game, historically speaking, the GCI controller could fly the aircraft to the intercept. Like, all the pilot had to do was manage the throttle. That was it. Pilot managed the throttle, pulled the trigger. The GCI could lock the radar and the ERST onto targets from the ground. So basically what could happen was you could have the ground controller point the ERST at something that could be seen by the ground radar without turning on the 23's own radar at all and lock it up with the ERST. How do I get in GCI and GS? Yeah, you have to spectate with F10 because there's not any actual tactical commander slots. So you can see everything. Like, there's no, you know, if there was a TAC commander slot, you wouldn't be able to see stuff that's in Mountain Shadow from the AWACS. But for whatever reason, he didn't add any of those slots in. So you got to do it in F10.
He'll tell us the difference between an Air Force pilot and a jet engine. A jet engine stops whining when the plane shuts down.
That's very true. Very true. Thanks, Jeff. Good to have you around, man. How many months is that? 6? Damn. 6 whole months of putting up with my shit. I don't know how you do it. Oof. Not wrong though.
Запрещаю. 1-5 сел. Мальчик, взлет по готовности. Отход по схеме. На 300 по давлению. 7-1-8,84.
We're just gonna go active radar straight away because the fucking OLS is useless at the moment in this terrain. With how they're flying, it's just not gonna pick them up. Did you get the new emote slot? I did. I was one short even after the subs that Gordo gifted, so I ended up just gifting one to Dub myself so I could get it. I haven't found someone to commission for the emotes yet. I will get round to that soon, I hope. I got quite a few things that need to be taken care of, all in a very short amount of time, so that's kind of one of the ones that's been pushed back a little. 3-6. But I have got 2 extra slots now. So we'll get a, I think we'll get a hey what are you doing, and then I'm not sure what I'll do for the other one.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear.
Alright, where are you taking off at?
Malchik. Yeah, it's... I find that for both slots, I was always 1 point, like, off, because somebody's sub would run out right as someone else got one.
Alright, nearest contact is 250 for 52 miles.
It's quite a ways away. Actually, I can go back to electro-optical.
He's head on with the friendly. Oh, he just died.
Yep, ground sidewinder. I might just head like generally south while they get themselves together and get back up in the air.
Next guy is 174 for 74 miles.
Are they all down south again?
Yeah, it looks like they're all taking off from Kutaisi.
Yeah, and then they're just gonna go straight line over to fucking Tbilisi, and the 2 are gonna smash in the middle.
Yeah.
Just for some variety, you know.
There's a couple taking off from like Copulate too, but yeah, they're all down.
That's alright, just gives me more time to plan how I'm gonna attack them.
You even got some of them an A10 up doing cast.
Want to fly by I'm so engrossed in Red Dead? Has that released on PC yet? I can't remember, because I really want to play that, but at the same time my first paycheck hasn't come in yet, and I am kind of living on cardboard until it does. Yeah? Okay, I might pick it up then. Once my money comes in. You, Tawny, Pom, and I, and a few regulars should just fly Cold War together and swap out one of us GCIing. Fuck yeah, dude. The only problem is I'm not going to be able to fly on Cold War much, if at all, for a little while, just because of work. So what I might end up doing is trying to wake up real early in the morning and then go to sleep kind of late morning. Actually, wake up in the evenings, go to work, come back home, do that, yeah. Like, basically reverse my sleep cycle, so then I can be on Cold War and get stuff done in the mornings.
Nearest contact is 200 for 60 miles. Angels 22 and climbing.
22, you said?
Yes.
Okay. You go into space. Yeah, like peak
He's going
population
right
on
to
Cold
left
War
off your nose. New heading
seems to be
for
about
intercept
7 a.m.
175.
How far away is he?
He is now 52 miles away. He is heading 104.
In tanks over 65% win rate Monday to Friday. That used to be about what I got when
He's
I was
at
playing regularly.
27,000 now.
I think I peaked around 60. Was it? Wait, no. Overall, I think it was like 58 or 60, and then in a lot of tanks, I had individually like 65-ish. I think a couple of them was close to 70.
Pop up 210 for 43 miles. Angels 2 hot. Type F18.
Yeah, he would have just taken off. Can pretty
There's
much
two
see
of
the
them.
airfield from here.
There's one right behind him now.
Yeah, I got you.
The F-16 is hot on a friendly off your 9 o'clock. He is Angels 5 now at 211 for 25 miles.
Altitude.
On the deck, Angels 2.
There we go. Really enjoying Tarkov, but really only the scout side. I'd probably enjoy Tarkov a lot more if I actually used any of the equipment I hoarded.
He's fired on you. 2.
Ah! I fucking hate 120s. I really hate 120s.
Yeah, it looks like he's still up.
I probably shouldn't have been trying to track the other guy, like sitting in track while scan for so long. Wasting time on him, I could have popped that one first. Oh well. I'd say you live and you learn, but I died and I learned. Can't tell if a dude's friend or not. In Tarkov, yeah, there's basically zero IFF. It's really difficult. even when you're on comms with each other. So it's easier to just take the scout route and shoot literally everyone you see. I mean, the thing is, Jeff, the PMCs aren't necessarily on your side anyway, so you may as well. Like, unless you're in a group, like I was when I shot Tawny in the face, unless you're in a group, just shoot everyone you see, because they will most likely shoot you. Factions mean essentially nothing in Tarkov. We could sit in the plane and you're right, I know. Oh, if only. So we're 3 for 4 now. So I fucked up there. I let him get too close to me. I was not paying enough attention, and by the time I fired my missiles, I was pretty screwed. But that's why I don't like having to deal with 120s. If they get close, all they have to do is just spam 120s at you, and one of them will eventually hit you. Further out, they're not a big deal to get away from, but close in, especially with the SPO 15, which has trouble picking up which direction they're coming from sometimes, it can be a hassle. Like, you'll think you've notched it, but what you've actually done is put it somewhere where the RWR can't see it, so it's still on you, you just aren't getting the signal. I still think DCS needs a U2 module. They'd have to update the draw distance first. DCS looks like arse from high altitude. You go up to about 50k, and it's just like blue fog, and the draw distance is maybe 100, 200 miles. If you're going to go up to 100,000, like, if they add a MiG-25, you go up to 100,000, it'd look terrible. You can see basically nothing from up there. Now, a U2 in FS 2020, whew, that would be incredible. You're not doing anything dumb, it's me that's doing the dumb shit at the moment.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, me too, Jeff. Me too. I would much rather have that than the Viper. Little quick there.
Один, 5, 7. Взлет запрещаю. 1, 5, 7. Мальчик, взлет по готовности. Отход по схеме. На 300 по давлению. 7, 1, 8. Запятая 8, 4.
Nearest bandit is 182 for 63 miles. There's a 3 ship hanging around the area. They're going after 2 friendlies to the south of them.
Gotcha. It's optimistic, Jeff.
They're Angels 10.
Oh, my fucking back and shoulders are killing me. So I found I prefer getting the jobs at work which require heavy lifting, because at least I get to move around. The ones which involve standing in one place and just sorting stuff actually cause me the most anguish the next day. Like, I was on the sorting table last night and my back is just dead. So are my feet.
Nearest bandit is 156 for 63 miles. Angel 16.
2 days for a temp agency between jobs, working at fish processing factory, standing in a line sorting fish to face the right orientation on a belt. Worst fucking job I've ever done in my life. Yeah. I mean, like, my job isn't difficult physically other than standing around for long periods, but it's just mentally draining because all you're doing is just reading a label and chucking something in a pigeonhole most of the time. Like, it's relatively easy money, but it leaves me feeling a lot more tired than I'd expect just because my brain switched off hours ago by the time I get out.
F-16 at 160 for 57 miles. Hot.
Gotcha. I was still in burner, somehow. I must have just had the throttle, excuse me, sitting on the ramp. Ever considered trade work? Very physically challenging, but actually uses your brain every day. I'm kind of tempted, but I don't know what trade I'd take up. I'm not very well physically built, especially at this point. Like, I'm pretty sure I've got something actually wrong with me. I just haven't figured out what yet. So, although I don't mind physical work, it does kind of knock me about quite a lot. I usually burn out pretty quick. But, like, if I could maybe do something like aircraft maintenance, something I'm interested in, but also, like, physical. I really like mechanical stuff. So, I've been kind of toying with the idea of doing something along the lines of that. But to be dead honest with you, I still don't know what I want to do with my life. I've never had a really firm idea, and I still don't. So I just kind of drift from one thing to the next, basically. This is a bit like streaming. I'm like nowhere near making a job out of this, but streaming is the only thing I've really enjoyed doing since I got out of the Army Reserve. But like I said, I'm not going to make a living off this. And if I do, it's going to be in 10 or 15 years' time. It's not going to be overnight. Okay, I got a jammer. At least one, possibly two off my nose. They will be probably enemy. What's my nearest now? Oh. Ah, Sharkin got team kill. Rip. Stream Fortnite. I've never played Fortnite, and it does not look like my kind of game at all. Okay. I think that would actually work against me. I think I'd have to, like, try and get people to pay me to put my shirt back on. Okay, whatever's off my right's not very close. This guy about 170, how far is he? Oh, I think Saber might have gone AFK. 20 miles? Oh, well, I just lost him. He's dropped in behind a mountain. Losing him. Zero 90. Fuck! 9x? Yeah, point blank me. Never even saw him. This is the problem with the MiG-29, it is totally blind without, you know, constant updates. That's why I don't fly it more. It's a great plane once you actually know where they are, but until then. Of course, if I looked outside, I might have seen him, but... I don't even have the J11 bound. I have not set the controls up for that thing because I never fly it. Oh, I don't want that. I want that setting. It is basically the same as the 27, but it has a few minor differences, and also it gets the actives, and I'd rather just fly the 27, which I already have bound, which I enjoy flying, which I have a bunch of really nice skins for, and which is, everything in the cockpit is written in Russian, which I can partially read, as opposed to Mandarin, which I cannot read at all. That, and yeah, the 77 is basically overkill against these guys when you're in a flanker. In the 29, they're useful, but in the 27, you don't need them. Hey, Malta. Yeah, I'm dying a lot. I'm pretty bad at this thing. I'm trying to wean myself off my desperate need of data link to figure out where people are. I was flying it in DCS earlier, and I got set up on the most perfect intercept. I was coming in behind a pair of 18s, totally oblivious, close formation, and I misjudged their speed, and they ran all my missiles out of energy, and got into a dogfight, killed one, the other one got me. So I'm trying to improve my skills with it. I'm a bit too enthusiastic with the missile firing, I think. Like, I'm too used to the 27 where I can just spam missiles at people. I mean, with that said, my main tactic in the 27 is to use at least one ER as a kind of a way to feel someone out and get them to maneuver. Whereas in this, you only carry 6 missiles, so you don't have the luxury. This was, in that flight, that was a pair of 77s and a pair of ETs. And I think, yeah, I was about 15, so I was probably just outside of range. I have a bad habit when the launch authorization comes up, I just pull the trigger without really thinking about it. Yeah, that would explain it. Well, lesson learned. Next time, fly into their formation and shoot them with 73s. Because they were oblivious, they had no idea I was there until I shot at them. In fact, if I hadn't fired the 77s, they probably still wouldn't have known, and I nearly missed that corner. Because this thing runs away from you so easily. Hey Jazz. So yeah, usually on here I fly the 27, and I tend to just try and bait people into a head-on encounter. Sling an ER at them to make them maneuver, and then use that time to close the distance, and it works pretty well most of the time. But it also gives me a pretty warped idea of how far those missiles will travel, I guess, if I'm always shooting them head-on.
Just realized my headphones were turned off. Head north, there's a 3-ship. They're still 80 miles away at 317, but they're the closest targets.
Are they players or are they AI? Because there's usually an AI formation that attacks min body.
They're players.
Ooh.
Three-ship F-18. At 313 for 71 miles. On the deck.
Yeah, they're going for Minvordi. That's it in the distance, those mountains.
Looks like they're attacking a mineral line.
Over the wires.
Hey, did you hear my callouts from the Sidewinder?
No, I didn't.
Because I was trying to vector you towards that
that's
guy.
probably why it hit me. I thought you might have gone AFK or something, but yeah, if your headset turned off, that would be why.
Downside to wireless headsets.
I keep thinking about getting a wireless one because I just destroy wires like nobody's business, but then I think about how often I'd have to charge it, and it's like, do I really want to?
So I charge mine at night when I don't really use them, and I turn the RGB off because there's no point. You can't see it, and the RGB hogs so much battery. But the only thing, one thing that I absolutely have to have wireless is my mouse. I cannot have a wired mouse.
I'm still on a wired one. I just have a heap of slack on the wire so it doesn't get pulled around. Are they still up around there?
Yeah, nearest bandit is 315 for 35 miles.
Gotcha.
Oh, one just got shot down by some Sam.
There's a bunch of
311 for 30. There's still 2 up. Intercept is heading 320 for 30 miles.
Yeah, I just had him for a moment on ER.
Another one just got shot down. There's one left. And there's a whole bunch of missiles out at him. And he got shot down.
RIP.
Sucks to be them.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons that I stuck with a wired mouse.
Turn heading 220. There's 4 intercept. The nearest guy is actually scratch that. 195 for 80. Type A10.
Oh boy.
Angels 9. It looks like he's gonna go attack a FARP here. He's gonna attack a FARP at 200 for 60 miles. That should lead you on a decent intercept course.
Still okay on fuel. Whereabouts is he now?
He is 199 for 60 miles, Angels 10, and climbing.
60 miles, 100 kilometers.
Heads up, you got a F-15 at 70 for 95 miles. Looks like he's heading south. He doesn't see you yet.
Shouldn't be a threat. I wish they'd come up north again. I actually prefer fighting up here in the north over fighting in the south. It's a lot more fun. The terrain's a bit
he
flatter,
just turned
but
hot on you.
that's alright, I'll deal with him once I've dealt with the A10. I sounded a lot more confident there than I actually am. If I was in the flanker, I'd be confident, but I'm not in this. Distance to the A10. Hair stuck everywhere. I need a
203
really
for
bad.
35 miles. Angels 20.
Ah, there we go. So he's over this hump, I guess. The mouse I'm using now is a G500, I think it is. I've had it for about, geez, how long have I had it? A while.
208 for 25 miles. Looks like
I think 5 years or
Angel
so.
10 looks like he's losing altitude. Yeah, he's attacking this FARP here.
208, you said?
Yes, 208 for 20 miles now. He's in a valley, it looks.
How far is that eagle?
The Eagle is 263 for 58 miles hot.
Okay.
The A10's coming right at you. 218 for 11 miles. He's going up a valley. Oh, now he's running.
Which way is he going? East or west?
He is heading 307. Looks like he's turning back in to attack that FARP again.
I had him for about half a second. Lost him again.
228 for 6 miles. Correction, 202 for 4 miles.
Fox 3.
Good kill. Nearest bandit is 281 for 35 miles, type F-15.
281, you
Second
said?
contact.
Sorry,
Affirmative,
what was-
281. Angels 15. And dropping. And be advised there's a second contact at 276 for 57 miles. Type F-18.
Fuck, where'd he go?
286 for 25 miles.
Keep dropping lock.
Angels 11.
Yeah, there it is.
He fired at you. Aim 120 Bravo.
Wonder if that's max.
Missiles truck. .305 for 10 miles now. He's just coming over the top of the mountain.
I don't got him.
Angels 11. He fired. 120 Bravo. 300 for 3 miles. He's on your ass. Fox.
Fuck. Never saw him.
Yeah.
That was indeed max. Fuck you, Max. I trashed your missile, but then I was hoping to hook back around that mountain and catch you.
At least you got
over, but
one.
I couldn't see you. Yeah, it was an 18. It doesn't really count though.
He counts it by book.
Перезарядка по плану. 2-3-3. Удаление 120 на 5000. Дистанция не меняется.
M.
Hey, while you're getting a new plane, I'm gonna go change my map to the Russian thing you were talking about so I can see which way.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you've got that going, just when they get close, like when they're within 10 miles, don't even give me headings, just give me clock facings pretty much.
Yeah, I can't see your clock.
As soon as he said it was a 120 Bravo, I knew it was you because everyone else is just carrying Charlies. Pretty much everyone on blue carries a full load out of fucking Charlies and 9Xs.
Alright, I'm back in.
I'm not sure what the difference is, Jeff. I have no clue. I always end up taking that corner too fast. I'm barely moving my throttle and this thing's still running away from me on the ground. It's just so powerful and so light.
1-5-7. Мальчик, взлет по готовности, отход по схеме. На 300 по давлению 7-1-8,84.
Nearest contact is 231 for 50. Angels 33, type F-18.
Was that 231?
Yes. Angels 33. It looks like he's heading east, so divert to about 210 to intercept.
Hopefully he stays up there, make him easy to see.
He's currently 220 for 30 miles. Looks like he just has his altitude hold on.
Good.
If you want to try to be sneaky, you can turn your radar off and I can just guide you in.
Oh, my radar hasn't been on yet. I'm just on EO. Oh yeah, I see his con. It probably won't pick him up this far out, but yeah, no. I did have the shell pick someone up like miles and miles away one time, like well outside its expected range.
He's starting to descend slowly.
What's the range?
10 miles. I don't think he has any clue you're there.
He probably doesn't. He might pick me up on SA now. Somebody else is painting me from my 1 o'clock. I'm gonna send an ET and see if it catches him. He doesn't seem to be shifting very quickly.
He's at 7 miles now.
Belly tank. Can't physically see him.
Good kill.
Rip.
Alright, turn heading 290 for 47 miles. F15, Angels 26. He is hot.
That is what they call fat, dumb, and happy. And it's usually me that's the fat, dumb, and happy one.
Update 285 for 37 miles, Angels 25, and dropping.
I don't think he has his radar turned on. How much smoke am I making?
Punish him for it.
Oh, he'll fucking see me from miles away. Smoking like a chimney.
Just make 29 problems.
I mean, I have enough fuel I could go into burner when I get within visual of him. Oh, this isn't even the real Congo
He
line.
is
This is up north.
280 for 30 miles.
South is the real Congo line. Yeah, the only radar I'm getting is secondary threat off my 10, don't know what it is, and primary threat is a friendly from behind. And that's a very weak signal, so the secondary can't be very strong either. Oh, are you watching the Congo line south? Yeah.
20 miles.
Yeah, it's always good fun. One of the lovely things about this server is just watching the stupidity happen. I love it.
He's at 20. He's 22 and climbing.
What's his bearing?
.274 for 13 miles. Angels.
Is he still hot on me?
No, he is flanking. He's T or 11 o'clock.
Got him.
5 miles.
Catch! Oh!
Good kill.
Alright, let's do it. 277s and 273s and 3,000 kilos of fuel.
Probably time to head back and refuel rearm.
Yeah, not a bad shout.
Good kills.
If only I could remember how to read the navigation HUD with its little wiggly fucking circle. I think I'm supposed to fly towards the circle or something. Not entirely sure.
There is no one in range to be a factor of you. Once again, everybody's down to the south by Kutaisi and stuff.
What's my heading back to Nalchik? It's much easier on the flank because it shows the actual path you take.
Heading 044 for 48 miles.
There we go. So I guess you're meant to put it in the bottom left corner? I don't know. I almost feel sorry for them. Almost. engage the lazy man's autopilot. Technically, the little greenish blue light here should light up when the SAU level is engaged. The guy that's making a joystick with an actual real-life MiG-23 MLD stick in the Razbam Discord, he has one and it has a functional light there. The 23 and 29 sticks are very, very similar, almost identical. And for some reason, it makes the aileron trim wig out totally. I don't know what's going on there. Look at this thing. Isn't it beautiful? All that wonderful black smoke. Yeah, the Hornet does that in hard turns. It's done it for a while. Like, a lot of people only noticed it recently, but I've seen it do it for a while. The Viper does the exact same thing. It's something to do with the FCS rudder coupling. Okay, Nulchik should be. Oh!
So do you have fun in the 29 despite its downfalls?
Oh yeah, like when I can get into a good position in the 29, it's a lot of fun. But I've got to work on my handling at low speeds and my dogfighting and my situational awareness. But if I get set up well with missiles, I can do pretty well in it.
29s are pretty janky at low speeds, aren't they?
I mean, maybe not janky, but it's very old-fashioned. The more alpha you put on it, the less roll authority you have, until you have basically none, and the aircraft will not roll unless you stamp on the rudder, and then it kind of wobbles all over the place. 29 had data link. Would you prefer it over the 27?
Old school
in a lot of
flying.
cases, probably. It's faster and it accelerates like crazy. Yeah, very old school. It's kind of like the Tomcat, but without the really pronounced wing rock that the Tomcat has. But the same loss of control authority at high AOA. As well as that, the MiG-29 really needs a shitload of trim input, especially when you put the burners on, it just tries to go straight up.
Will it get into a flat spin like a Tomcat?
Not really.
Because
the 29
I've seen it happen a couple
spins.
times.
I don't think I've ever put this thing into something I couldn't recover from, unless I was so low I wouldn't have recovered anything. Yeah, I do prefer the look of the 29A without the hunchback. But, you know, there's only 29S spawns up here at Nulchik, and as well as that, the 29S is a little better off on this server just because of the 77s. As much as I do say that active missiles are a crutch, and they make you a bad pilot, as evidenced by Blue Team most days, you know, it's nice to have two of them, and it makes up for the pile-on limitations of the 29. You know, having 4 medium-range missiles instead of 2 is always a good thing. Now, because we're in a MiG-29, I can't be as reliant on my air brake to slow me down here on final, because the 29 air brake will not deploy with the gear down, which is very annoying. Very, very annoying. It's one of the features I don't like about this thing. The SU-27 is much easier to land, just because you can control your speed a lot better. So I'll bleed as much speed as I can coming into the base here. And then just try and avoid picking up too much speed. Almost everyone I've played against in here has been easy meat in the JDF server. Yeah, most people in here cannot do close combat to save their lives. They panic and fly into mountains, or they try and run away without evading, or they don't know what they're doing. It's easy.
Just when you think the fighting can't get any further south, it does.
They out past those lakes now.
Yeah,
Sounds about right.
Some guy tried to go south of those lakes and try to.
Yeah, he tried to do what I do.
These guys that. Yeah, it did not work out very well for him. There's 2 guys on him, and he just got shot.
Do that tree. Whoop. A little hard there. I just lost it at the last second. I think the real epitome of Growling Sidewinder server players in a merge is the Tomcat that Pom managed to merge with. This was going back a couple weeks, and he's got a clip of it, or it might be a highlight. He rolled up on this F-14 in his Hornet, got within Sidewinder range, and the Tomcat panicked and spammed all his remaining Phoenixes, just ACM mode, straight off the rails, and they went for the first thing they saw, which was his own team, because he turned back towards his friendly airbase before firing. He got 2 team kills and then flew into the ground.
This is the Black Sea here, isn't it?
Yes.
Is there actually a way to get ships in and out? Because I'm not seeing like any straits or anything.
Yeah, through the oh well, the Black Sea, not to the east, not to the Caspian. There's no way unless there's a canal somewhere that they've cut through. But the Dardanelles are the only way to get through, which is, you know, between Istanbul and the rest of Turkey.
So I'm sitting here wondering how the fuck they got these carriers into the Black Sea in the first place.
Yeah, that's the only way to get through. Yeah, Jazz, he just, like, every time he does something to the mission, he just adds more SAMs and more ground units, and it makes it run like dog shit, unfortunately. I've been having some performance issues today, but not as bad on here as usual. But DCS was actually close to unplayable for me earlier.
They sure didn't seem to want to take off from the north again. Just to fly all that way to get shot down.
I might do a ferry flight down to Tbilisi. Oh, actually, I probably have enough fuel if I'm careful. I could go south, pop someone, then fly back to Tbilisi and fly from there.
Yeah, because literally all the action is behind, or between Tbilisi and Kutaisi.
Yeah, that's how it usually goes. The classic Growling Sidewinder conga line. As a canal? Yeah, okay, makes sense.
It looks like Red really isn't trying to extend to Kutaisi too. They're really staying on their side of the line pretty well and just waiting for people to kind of...
It's kind of weird. Usually what happens is Red will eventually push through and just kind of camp Kutaisi. Like one team or the other will do it. Blue does it to Tbilisi as well, but they'll just kind of camp just outside the Hawk range. And then Blue will get sick of that, so they'll start flying north and coming through over Nalchik and bombing shit out here. There's also a Blue airfield out at Mykop, which they sometimes use. Like, usually they'll fly A10s and seed flights from there to hit Cherkassk, but haven't seen one of those in a few days. Anyway, while I'm refueling, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Back in a moment, guys.
Командир, оружие подвешено.
Just froze my PC. I'm on my phone now. Jesus. Fun fact, the early batch MiG-29s could not fire their gun with the centerline
All
fuel
of them
tank.
are just fighting over the lakes now.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'll just head down there, I guess. Yeah, because where the tank is, it actually sits over the ejection chute, so they had to move the chute, I think it was. There's also,
Probably
from
easier
memory,
at this point
a
to
small APU or something in the back of the tank.
Respawn at Tbilisi.
Yeah, I will next time I get shot down. I might go back to the flanker for a bit as well, show these guys how it's done with good old-fashioned fucking Fox 1s and 2s.
Sounds like a party.
See if I can get Booty on Friday as well in here with us all, because he was really enjoying playing GCI the other day, so could have him take over that role and then everyone could fly, because I think Booty mostly does aerobatic stuff now. I mean, he might want to get back into combat. Well, you gotta get in close. Your radar's nowhere near as good, your SA is generally bad, and your missiles aren't as good at long range as a 120, but if you can get in close in this thing, you got a real good chance. It's fast, it accelerates like crazy, you've got the helmet sight back when the West had no, contemporary of it. It's a good dogfighter. I mean, nowadays it's a lot more favorable towards the West, but back then when you had no 9X, no Jahemics, and only a relatively limited supply of 120s compared to now, this thing was a lot scarier. Especially flown by well-trained pilots. Whoopsie daisies, oversteered a bit there. too floaty to land. It's because it's so fast, that's the problem. You've got to really regulate your speed in this.
By
Really
well trained
regulated.
pilots, you mean not Iraqi pilots?
Pretty much. Like, even POM has to admit, this thing, aerodynamically speaking, the airframe itself is fantastic. It's just the systems that let it down.
Расчет по готовности. Отход по схеме.
And for POM to say that, that's some pretty high praise.
8,8,4.
Well, the thing is, the helmet-mounted sight... Hello, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh. Oh. This is not good. What is happening here? Hang on, we have a problem. We have a severe problem. What the fuck is going on? Oh, did I not reset my trim?
I believe in you.
We're gonna go ahead and hit the recovery button and hope to Christ that fixes it. I don't think it's going to. I don't have enough altitude. What the fuck is my plane doing? My gear is still down. Let's get that up first. No, it's not the rudder. We're not asymmetrical. Is it just I forgot to set my trim and now we've got really bad pilot-induced oscillation? What the fuck is going on? Okay. SAU panic button, go. That should have leveled the aircraft. That really should have leveled the aircraft. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Oh, I think it was the trim? No. Yes, maybe. Yeah, I hit the autopilot cancel a couple times. I guess not enough. There we go. This is why I want a full fidelity module. I don't have to worry about this bullshit. I can actually check the switches. There we go. Well, that was a hairy takeoff, and I'm pretty sure at least one of my tires burst. And I also used a shitload of fuel to do that. That was weird.
Are you good?
For now, yes. It's just been that kind of day. It really has.
Bandit is 193 for 76 miles. Type MiG-29. Oh wait, no, never mind. Type F-15. Good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of cut the corner for now, I think.
If you keep flying your heading, you should intercept with him. He's engaged with a friendly, and there's two more coming in on him.
Are they seriously flying from Sochi? Why the fuck would you fly from Sochi? Just fly from fucking Mykop. It's so much closer.
In the next 3 minutes, this guy's gonna be in a 3-on-1.
Who needs landing gear? This thing bellies really well. It actually bellies better than it lands with the wheels. Figure that one out. That said, so does the Tomcat. Did nobody idle there for like 20 minutes in the revetment and just now took off? The fuck is he flying? Hornet? All I can think is maybe he's going to try and do seed at Cherkassk or Minvodi, but I don't know. Eagle. Okay, well he's not doing seed then. Interesting. I've completely forgotten what I was talking about before our little mishap there. I want to find out where, if anywhere, if it's not rendered 3D. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's 3D, exactly like the fucking Hornet and the Viper, I think. Wait, no. The numbers aren't. What I want to do is I want to get the HUD elements, like the font from that, and make a Windows font for it, so then I can use it for stuff, but I don't know. ED have this weird habit of rendering HUD elements in 3D. Like, if you zoom in enough on the Viper or the Hornet HUDs, it's made of hundreds of tiny little rectangles all overlap to form letters and shapes. It's really bizarre. I don't know why they did that. It seems like it would contribute to the game's atrocious optimization, but I'm sure they have a reason. But if I can find where the font's stored for this, I want to convert it into a Windows font. It's not quite 100% accurate. The real HUD tends to be a bit more primitive than even this, but just to have something that looks about right would be nice. Yeah, and it goes to show...
Turn right heading 206 for 42 miles. There's F-18, Angels 10, chasing F-14.
On the way. Yeah, like, I don't know why they did it, but there must be some kind of reason. With that said, the F10 map is rendered in 3D as well, to the point where if you zoom in close enough you can see the trees blowing in the wind. Also, the text on the F10 map is 3D, because ED. Well, no, that's what I mean, Jeff. Like, rectangles make sense from that perspective until you realize that they could have just rendered the whole thing as flat, for like a single plane, a fucking 2-tri plane, right? And then just overlay a font onto that, like a transparent texture, which is what it looks like they've done with the numbers here and the letters, but not the scales. The Mirage is done that way. I think every other third-party module is done that way.
For 25 miles.
This isn't.
Blinking.
Where is he now? Never mind, I see him.
He's got no help, so it's just you and him.
That was a waste of a missile. I don't know why I just pulled the trigger there. But it should force him to go defensive for a bit, buy me some time.
You Fox. Good kill. Scope is clean. I see no missiles out on you. You're good.
Alright, what's my heading to get to Tbilisi?
Tbilisi is 135 for 100 miles. At your current heading, you'll run into a F-16 at 200 for 44 miles.
Tell me when I get close to him. I'm just going to try and set up my... oh, never mind. I forgot that I don't have this bound in the fucking 29. Where's the 16?
He is 200 for 42 miles. Angels 2 on the deck.
And he's
It looks
tracking
like...
east?
Yes, it looks like he's gonna try and go hit Tbilisi from the north. No, he's turning in hot towards Tbilisi.
Alright, keep talking me onto it. I got 1 AT and 2 73s left. And just enough fuel.
Intercept is 190 for 37. Yeah, he's turning cold towards you. You can head back towards Tbilisi, heading 133. You have a second F-18 hot on you at 207 for 36 miles. Angel 17. He's turning back east.
I've got something else locking me for my 1 o'clock.
There is a F-16 261 for 34 miles. Angels 7. Hot. He is now right off the nose, 26 miles. Angel 7.
Come on, lock him. I'm gonna go low. Keep talking me onto him.
He is still direct. He's still coming right at you. 15 miles. He is turning left to enter. Head on 10 miles. He's Fox on you. He's notching to his right, your left.
Where is he?
To your 10 o'clock, 5 mile. 6 o'clock now, 4 miles.
Put way too much alpha on there.
Fox on you.
Of course it was an AMRAM. Couldn't see
Nice
him.
shot.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
a
you
9X.
guys were head on for a good bit there.
Yeah, I totally lost sight of him once he got close.
F-16 small like that.
Right.
Are you gonna take off from Tbilisi Unit 27 now?
Yep.
Перезарядка по плану. Прием.
Come in with a 19. Jeez, man, you're crazy. I actually really should start flying the 19.
Someone
and the
just
21
fired
here.
4 Phoenixes from 60 miles.
Wouldn't happen to be the guy that just got a team kill, would it?
I'm not sure.
108. 300. Обнаружена новая цель. Командир, оружие подвижное.
Why, yes, yes it is.
500. Дистанция не меняется.
And all of his missiles lost track.
Beautiful.
If you ask me, the Phoenix isn't broken enough.
Oh god. Jazz, your plane is doing some scary shit on my screen, dude. Shouldn't they make the 19S? They'll give it aim 9Ps. Yeah, I hope
Two
they do.
more guys
I
trying
really
to
hope they
sneak up
do.
from the lakes. And no one on them.
I feel like they might have said it was planned somewhere, but I can't remember for certain. For some reason it just rings a bell in my mind. Oh, it was bouncing up and down. It's alright now. Right. When in Rome, take off from the taxiway. Well, technically this is a runway, but it's not painted up properly. I think it's meant to be out of service, but it's not got the crosses through it. Like, none of these airports are marked properly. None of them. I don't know if it's just because, you know, this is an old map, or if it's because they just decided not to mark them properly back in the day, and they've not been updated. But yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. What a clusterfuck. Now they are going north again. Wouldn't you know it? Means some other people posted images of Pakistani J6s
fly
using them, asking if it would be
heading
possible, and they said it might,
251
but so far not
for
confirmed.
35
Gotcha.
mile.
I'm gonna box all the way around these guys. I have a preferred valley I like to dip into.
Very well.
The difference that is made by having the data link on this is just ridiculous.
Oh yeah, but I'm waiting for when the F-16 gets data link and a working HSD page. You have a target 254 for 33 miles, tied. F-18, Angels 7.
Looks like there's 3 of them gangbanging a friendly. I'm just gonna leave him to unfuck his own life for now, and use him as a distraction to get around these guys.
That works for me.
Having the data link really reduces your reliance on outside
One thing I don't like about the
information
Russian
so much.
symbology is it is kind of harder to like see different planes and
I just find it much easier to use. It's intuitive to me. Like, this is the problem. Like, American symbology to me makes no sense. This is totally intuitive. It's exactly what it looks like. It's simple to read. Okay, it looks like they shot down that friend. Oh no, he's still up. Might have dipped
that
into a
guy
valley.
just got fucked so hard. It was nasty. It looks
no,
like you
okay.
have a guy on intercept towards you. 288 for 20 miles.
Yeah, he's welcome to
Angel
try.
6.
We're gonna draw him into these mountains down here.
Oh, he turned away. And he turned back in.
It's back there.
He does not see you at all.
Excellent.
He turned back to Tbilisi and just completely ignored. That F-18 has a guy closing in on him. If you want, there's an A-10 out there. That's the other closest target at 112 for 64.
Oh boy. Bullying A-10s. Ooh.
I think that F-18 was doing some seed.
Yeah, probably. Would explain why they pushed in so far. Is that a Harrier or something back there as well? There are 2 extremely slow contacts.
No. The only target anywhere near you is a A-10 at 297 for 57 miles.
Did that Hornet that's off my nose right now just get splashed?
Yes, he's down.
Excellent.
Looks like this A-10 is gonna attack this far off here too.
Check out the names on your team real quick
There
when
is
you
a
get the
big
time.
19
Gotcha.
out there.
Yeah, that's Jazz. He'll
Go
probably
fuck him up.
he'll probably require your services more than I do at this point.
Yeah, I can vector. A Jazz fly 250 A10 at 40. Ross will probably catch him first, but he's the only thing even close to you guys right now.
Oh, that's priceless. Check the names on red team, specifically the squad near the bottom of the scoreboard.
I saw that. That's funny. Gotta love that.
That's the A10 off my 2 now, isn't it?
Yes.
This poor boy.
He's at 30 miles.
He
He has
doesn't know,
no clue
chat.
what's coming to him.
He doesn't know. I'm getting painted by something out his way. It's probably one of the fighters behind him. But, oh well.
The nearest fighter is 300 for 68 miles.
It's hauling ass towards him, though. That's alright, he can be next.
And he's going 560 knot. You'll have time to kill that A10 with like an R73 or something long before he's effective.
Some guy trying to muscle in on my kill here.
Yeah, a J11 Wiggles.
Oh, it's Wiggles. I wonder if he's streaming. I haven't seen him on for a while.
Hey Jazz, turn right heading 265.
Yeah.
You'll beat Wiggles to the punch.
If I can pick him up. I don't want to switch my radar on just yet. But I might need to. Oh, no I won't. This poor boy. You know I had to do it to him. He has no idea. Yeet.
Ross, that F-18 is at 296 for 30 miles, Angel 17.
Peace out there, buddy. See you later.
Did you miss or did you just tank the hit?
Tanked it.
Guds.
He ain't tanking that.
Alright, he is on your 5 o'clock now at 20 miles. Heading 300 hot. He's coming right for you.
Nice.
Oh, that was a bad time to freeze.
Jet, Fox on you, Ross. Alright. Jazz, go 270 for 32 miles.
Rush.
Yeah, there's a 120 on you, Ross. This guy's at 13,000 now. Ross, he's turning for the J11. Oh, now he's hot on you. Walks on you.
Same one or another?
There's another one. Wiggles is firing on him. Missile still tracking on you. Splash. It looks like Wiggles and the F-18 killed each other. Oh, he killed himself. Okay. Yeah, that guy's dead. Alright, Ross and Wiggles, nearest bandit is 274 for 70 miles. Type F-15.
I'm gonna keep heading west and see if I can pop in behind him. Hey Nuts, I am
Yeah, he just took
on
off out of a
railing Sidewinder.
Batumi. You got him on your data link?
Yeah. I got a shitload of stuff on there.
Jazz turn right heading 280 for 65 miles.
I need to get in some mountain cover again.
Do you reckon I should just follow the 27?
Alright.
Probably don't follow me, you're not gonna have enough fuel.
Sure.
Oh, you're in Discord? I didn't notice.
There's a second F-18 up turning towards you guys. It looks like, I don't think he sees you. It looks like he's just trying to go over the lake.
Two of them turning in hot.
They don't see you, Ross. F-15 is at 30,000 and F-18 is at 20.
We're gonna drop my tanks G-load. So.
I always end up ripping my own tanks and missiles off in the 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have no clue you're there.
Now, if only I could pick them up on the electro-optical.
It's gonna be one hell of a surprise.
They might get me here in a second. I think this
Oh,
one
he
knows.
turned in hot towards you.
Comment to help.
Jazz turned right heading 300.
Grudge.
Good kill.
Nice. I see that stuff just to the right of me.
Nearest bandit from you, Jazz, is 335 for 32 miles. And Ross, that F-18 is turning hot. Jazz, that it looks like the F-18 is turning hot towards you. I don't think he sees Ross.
Okay.
Oh, now he's turning towards you. Missile out. 120C, of course. Because what else would he have besides AMRAAMs? Missiles trashed.
Got my fuel tanks are coming.
Fired another one. Damn.
Ah, I didn't realize how close he was. He popped off my data link.
Jazz, he is
Well, we got a couple.
358 for turning hot.
Roach.
Oh, you actually have 3 guys on you.
Oh baby, it's gonna be interesting. If I can get one, or just like, you know, close to one, I'll be happy.
Is that 01 for 9?
I was really hoping I'd make it back home after that one.
Angels 13
That was
just
pretty
coming over
dirty.
that mountain.
Roach.
There's an AIM 7 out on you.
Oh shit, I don't know class either.
At 120 as well.
Okay, well, this might be over.
Oh, that was a 9X.
Oh,
He was really close. That was a
Good
9X
try.
he got me with.
big 19 memes.
Yeah, pretty much. One day I'll get a kill, one day.
Got probably about another hour
I
left.
believe in you.
I need to get something to eat and get ready for work, and I broke my headset again.
Well, I just 21 it.
Pro streamer, by the way. There we go. Allegedly we get paid this week, but I'm not sure. So, might pick up a new one sooner rather than later.
Отказ систем. Смотри экран.
Hey, Felix Alistair, thanks for the follow. Oh, we did nuts? Sick. I haven't checked my bank account in like 2 or 3 days, so I'll have a look.
It's pretty interesting when you see someone sneaking up, and then then as soon as you get close, you just see that person have that oh shit moment.
I've had a couple of those, like I've been head on with someone and then something's popped up on the data link right under me, like, oh fuck.
Oh shit. It's just funny though, like seeing people have those oh shit moments, and you can't even see the planes or their faces or anything. It's just a symbol on a map. Like you know exactly what's going through their head.
Friday before you can check what you're getting via the Outpost website, about 5 PM. Gotcha.
I will teach you all the tricks, Roswell.
Keep forgetting you're in here.
Sorry.
He's sneaky.
Are you coming in?
I've only got about 40 minutes by the time I get naked and get VR all set up.
Gotcha.
Right behind Zero.
How long have you been working now, Ross?
About a week and a half.
Oh, okay. The overtime always comes a fortnight behind for some reason, so be prepared for that.
What am I doing? There we go. do the world's funniest formation takeoff. Oh, he's back in the 21 now. Drag race.
Let's do it.
Alright.
You gotta let him equip the rockets first.
Pull off the banner.
Release. I think his burner's kicked in slightly ahead of mine. Probably under me somewhere. Yeah, the MiG-21 accelerates pretty well.
I couldn't even tell. Let's do focused on not crashing.
You were ahead of me. I got off the ground first, but you were ahead of me most of the way. I think I took a half second longer than I expected for the burners to kick in, but whatever.
Yeah.
21 is a fucking speed demon, man.
Yeah.
Did you have the emergency burner on or just the normal one?
There's just a huge wave of red.
There you go.
Hey, Ross.
Yeah?
Guess who's back?
Who's back?
Our little A10.
Oh no. Oh no.
He wants some more.
I almost feel dirty for doing this. Almost.
There's just like a huge wave of red jets, like 7 or 8 of them, just heading straight for him. Yeah, it looks like he's going to attack the same FARP and everything.
Oh.
Doesn't live, who makes mistakes.
Does anyone know how to disable the ground limits for the view camera?
I think there was a forum thread somewhere that had like all the different things for a cinematic camera control, but I can't remember where exactly it was. It was on the ED forum somewhere. I think you've got to like do some config file editing to do that.
Yeah, I'd rather just play Finger Twister than go in the back door or shit.
Yeah, especially knowing DCS, you change one number in the fucking camera files and break the fucking planes. Good old spaghetti code.
Переведи Хеклер. Переведи Хеклер.
Like 21 keeps looking friendly front.
Переведи Хеклер. Переведи Хеклер. Переведи Хеклер.
This is why I don't fly the J11. It's so much more fun going up with the semi-active missiles. You gotta think more. You gotta play more carefully. And when it works, it's just so beautiful.
Переведи Хеклер. Переведи Хеклер. Переведи
The Earth's capabilities of the Soviet interceptors
There's a
weren't
Mirage
actually
15 miles from
intended
this
as
A10.
stealth.
This should be good.
They were
And
intended for
there's
use in heavy
F-14
ECM.
behind the Mirage shooting Phoenixes at the A10.
As long as they don't track on me. Knowing my luck, they will.
I can turn my radar on and all eyes will be on me.
But yeah, it was as a backup to the radar, because the Soviets expected any American bomber attack would be very, very heavy in terms
Yep,
of
A-10
ECM.
took Phoenix.
So the electro-optical sensors aren't actually that great. They're quite short range, they're heavily affected by things like weather and background heat, particularly their look-down capability is very poor. But as an alternative to radar, to intercept a bomber or something, you know, it's workable, and that was the intention. Getting the LA-5FN after pay, probably not anytime soon. Like, it's not that I don't want it, it's just that I'm not super into it. I'd rather spend that money on
Oh, it looks like there's
either
gonna
PC
be
parts
a
or
fight
DCS
between,
stuff first.
up north between Sochi and
I'll get the LA-5 eventually.
Mineral Lane,
Just
whatever.
not yet. Mineral water, that's literally what it means.
Okay.
Minvodi is mineral water. And then there's Kislovodsk somewhere, I can't remember where, and that's like bubbling water, basically.
That's a weird thing to name an airport after, though.
It's a health resort, that's why.
Okay. Makes sense.
I do definitely have enough lag in my PC as it is. That, right there, is, I believe, our EWR site? Oh my god, there's somebody in space. Look at that.
That would be a MiG-29 at 47,000.
That's not a bad strategy. Like, for a while I was doing that, and it actually works really well, because as you dive on someone with the 77, it picks up a lot of reach. Like, a lot more reach than people expect it to have. And then if they fire a 120 back at you, you just drive it directly into the ground and run away. At, like, Mach fucking 5.
Imagine firing a Phoenix at like 50,000 feet.
Yeah, just come in a screaming dive. Fucking top speed, full afterburner, launch a Phoenix. Thing violates the fucking theory of relativity on the way down.
Enters into the fourth dimension.
.530 swoops are pretty brutal, because it's the same thing, that the missile just comes in so quickly they got no chance to get out of its way.
What's 47,000 feet in communist?
Fuck, let me think. 17 or 18 kilometers, I think. Hang on. Divide it by 3. Well, 3.3. But I'm not good at maths on the fly. Yeah, IL-2. It's a lot, put it that way. Man, they're all committing north. What the fuck?
Yeah, as soon as you start flying south, that's when they start coming in from the north.
That sounds about right.
Near sky is
That'll be a friendly.
340 for 27 miles. He just killed a friendly. So it looks like he's all yours.
Переведи Феклер. Переведи Феклер. Переведи Феклер.
Sorry for getting RWR spikes from my 21. Not sure how to stop it.
from your 9 o'clock?
Oh, I don't know, like when my nose at 27, if it's giving him RWR spikes.
Where's the nearest guy gone?
The nearest guy is 332 for 21 miles, cold, and there's another guy at 303 for 35 miles, flanking. I don't think that guy at 25 miles is going to turn hot anytime soon. He's probably...
Yeah, I think we're on the front lines here.
He just turned in hot to you. Oh, yep. Yeah, he is hot.
I'm still on your 6, so I'll look out for you.
He's at Angel 7.
What's his bearing?
He is 296 for 24 miles. Off your... Yep, your turn. Right off your nose. Angels 8. There's 2 missiles out.
Переведи в Теплер. Переведи в Теплер. Переведи в Теплер. Переведи в Теплер.
I think he just crashed.
Переведи в Теплер.
Yeah, he crashed.
Womp.
Oh,
Way to go.
They do that a lot on this
Next
server.
year sky is 354 for 15 miles, cold. Those 120s are still in the air. I doubt they have energy to do anything, but... Oh yeah, they're trashed.
I think I'm getting some data link ghosts, which is interesting. I haven't seen that for a while.
He is now 022 for 12 miles. Angels 6. Hot. He's right off your nose, Ross.
I can't see him.
He's at Angels 5 and climbing. You guys are in for a head-on.
Otherwise...
Is he behind terrain? Oh, I see him.
Oh yeah, I see him, I see him.
Fox out on you, Ross. Aim 9, X. You trashed that aim 9. Good kill.
That was like 90% of my flares are right there.
Very good kill. Next guy is 030 for 43 miles. Are you good on fuel?
Fuck yeah, I'm in 27. I got fuel for days.
Переведи в Теплер.
Mine's at the 2. I don't know what that means, but
2,000
It's like-
kilograms. Oh, 2,000 liters, sorry.
I should be alright. If I keep it out of burner.
We got a 3 ship that just took off at 268 for 52 miles.
Gotcha. Where's the one directly off my nose? Or is that another ghost?
There is a F-15 at 040 for 38 miles. He is engaged with 2 friendlies.
There's nothing off
There's
my
a-
nose directly right now?
Let's see. There is a A-10 at 327 for 48 miles.
Huh, okay. I got a false contact on the data link directly in front of me within probably 5 kilometers.
Yeah, I don't think that's really. Yeah, the 3-ship F-18s is 259 for 43 miles.
Alright, I'm gonna get back into the hills and then hook back in.
Переведи Кеплер. Переведи Кеплер.
They're turning to intercept.
Yeah, I got RWR spikes on my 3 o'clock.
Переведи Кеплер. Переведи Кеплер. Переведи
5
Кеплер.
o'clock now.
Переведи Кеплер. Переведи Кеплер. Переведи Кеплер. Переведи Кеплер. Переведи Кеплер. Переведи
Oh,
Кеплер.
that'd be a friendly then.
Переведи Кеплер. Переведи Кеплер. Переведи Кеплер.
Yeah, this 3-ship is in tight formation.
Переведи Кеплер. Переведи
know what that
Кеплер.
means.
Переведи Кеплер. Переведи Кеплер.
268 for 26 miles.
Переведи Кеплер.
Let's use that helmet cam.
Переведи Кеплер. Переведи Кеплер.
Oh man.
Angels 10.
Being locked. Dumping flares.
Where's the closest from me?
They are still all in tight formation at 2744 for 21 miles.
Oh fuck yeah, I see him.
Переведи
And they see me.
Переведи Кеплер. Переведи
Being locked
Кеплер.
again.
Переведи Кеплер. Переведи Кеплер. Переведи Кеплер. Переведи Кеплер.
There's 2 turning in on you guys, and 1 is continuing straight onto you, Jeff.
Переведи
Oh, now
Кеплер.
all 3 of them turned in.
Кеплер.
Nostromo.
They're coming over the mountain right now.
Sorry, which bearing from me?
276 for 17 miles.
76. Shit, I was on my 4 o'clock. I'm bursting towards Ross.
Ross, they are 290 for 11 miles. Walks out on you.
Атаки. Предельный. Атаки. Предельный. Атаки.
No eyes, no fucking eyes.
Переведи Кеплер.
They're missile out on you, Jazz. Aim 120.
Is that from my sticks?
Предельный. Атаки.
That is from your 9 o'clock, now 10.
Атаки. Предельный.
You tracked 1 missile, Ross. There's 3 more coming in at you.
Переведи Кеплер. Переведи Кеплер. Переведи Кеплер. Переведи Кеплер. Переведи Кеплер.
Missiles are trashed. He's at your 2 o'clock, 2 miles.
Is that for Jazz?
No, Ross. He's at your 9 o'clock now. 6 o'clock, Ross. Right on your ass.
Предельный.
Fuck.
Атаки. Предельная перегрузка. Предельный. Атаки. Предельная перегрузка.
You got me.
Are you good, Jazz?
No fuck.
Totally blind.
Where they are. I'm just getting blocked. I'm out of flares.
Totally blind. Oh, he killed himself!
Contact is
Well, mine just...
251 for... Did you both just crash?
He followed my wreck down and hit a tree. He got what he deserved.
Whoa! Who's that in front of me? Holy shit.
That would be Silver Fox. Jazz, turn left 230 for 6 miles. He's in a turn fight with a friendly.
It's so hard to see
Scratch
against the
that.
trees like that.
He's cold now, running.
Game's lagging up so bad. Holy shit.
Are you gonna rearm me?
224 for 7 miles.
Game's freezing. So we're going back. Oh. Locking me out.
No, I think it's alright, he's turning in hot. He is 218 for 6 miles.
216. Okay. Must be behind this ridge.
He is 2 o'clock. Turn
Holy
right. 2
shit, I
o'clock.
made a huge mistake. Oof.
He
What did
just
you
passed
do?
over a river if you see the river.
It's fine. It's fine.
Turn
Now
left,
you have better
left,
situational awareness.
218, 2 miles. 206, right off the nose. F18.
Yep, holy shit, hello.
Yep, merged.
Holy fuck, alright. Come on, baby. Oh, it's not good.
I don't think he saw you. Yeah,
No way.
he's not turning. He doesn't see you.
Don't tell me I accidentally put some
Fuck,
rubber
where is
trim
he?
on
Where
or
is he? Where
something.
is he?
027 for 1 mile. Slightly left.
I don't know why my
There you
plane
go,
wants
off
to
your
go
nose
left.
right there.
Can't even take off on blue
Alright,
team
keep
without a
turning
missile
left.
coming at you.
11 o'clock.
Well, maybe if blue team were better at actually defending their airfield, they wouldn't have a problem.
He's running.
Yeah, he's camouflaged by the trees. Cannot see anything.
Yeah, he just
was
went in
from my
between
bad.
like those 2 mountains. He's turning left now. 320 for 2.5 miles.
Is my rudder trim neutral? Yes it is. Then why do I keep turning left? Crosswind isn't that strong, surely. Both engines are on.
Come on.
He's to your 10 o'clock. He just got hit by a friendly F-16.
Damn, taking the fine.
Your scope is clean.
I'm RTV.
Someone down the other end here. Please don't be taking off in this direction. Bro! Why would you take off this way? Why do people insist on flying the opposite fucking direction down the runway to a normal human being? Whatever.
Doubt I can make it.
Home plate is 090 for 92 miles.
I'm not gonna make it, fuck.
Just go high. If you can.
Got under 1,000. Got about 8.
Hey Ross, did you spawn back in?
Mm-hmm.
850
Oh, they're all north. Whoa.
liters.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's a bunch of action happening around Nalshik now.
Of course there would be.
They knew you were there, so they're trying to stay away from you. That's the only way they can stay alive. Yeah, it looks like they're all taking off from Sochi now.
Got about half an hour, so maybe another flight or two. Then I gotta eat. Well, it'll have to be someone other than me because I wouldn't even remember that.
Alright, Ross, nearest bandit is at 305 for 136 miles.
There as well.
Yeah,
Did you see Tawny's taxi incident?
I did indeed.
I knew you'd like it.
He's lucky the F-16 is one of those magical planes that can actually go on grass. Even though in real life, if you drove an F-16 on the grass, it would immediately shit itself from ingesting all the turf.
They haven't modeled that yet, bro.
And they never will.
They should.
Oh, I want them to do shit like bird strikes and stuff. That'd be tons of fun.
Just had 2 aircraft take off out of Cubby Lady. Hey Ross, I think your best bet would to turn left to 263 for 100 miles. There's a 3 ship there engaging a single dude.
I'll head in that general direction, but I'm gonna stay over the mountains for a bit. So I have some cover. Also,
I'll keep you updated.
Excellent. They have no more AWACS.
Probably go for a fun on. Yeah, I can make it.
So yeah.
I don't know, I'm just saying I'll probably go land at Cecilia. I reckon I can make it with about, what have I got? Ooh, 500 units.
It'll be fine.
I'll remember to pull my parachute this time.
Yeah, that helps. Well, at least you got a longer runway there as well.
Yeah.
So when, was Beslan you went to last time, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
It's like one of the shortest runways in the fucking map.
Yeah, especially coming in on the 21, they're like fucking 300 knots.
Ross, nearest contact is 263 for 75 miles.
Are those guys staying south?
Oh yeah, they're starting to fly south now. All the
Okay.
guys to the north are getting shot out by
I'm gonna hang out
What?
in the north and just box around them, I think.
sounds like a plan.
So I misread that. I got 300 meters and it's flashing red.
So that 3 ships are my nearest, isn't it? Because if so, holy shit, I've got a whole load of ghost contacts on the data link, like all around me.
The closest contact I see is a 2 ship at 260 for 55 miles.
Yeah, I'm surrounded by ghosts. Good shit. Don't know what causes that. I hadn't had that trouble for a long time. Like, nearly a year, and now it's back again, it seems.
15 leaders.
Might be a server thing. It's fine. Jeff, go get your soup. Good. There's a way to clear this screen, like just declutter everything.
2 ship is
reset
just
it.
turned east at 259 for 38 miles.
Yep.
They see you, they just turned hot on you.
Good.
Do you see them?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, this is going to be close. See the runway.
Trashed 1 missile. And didn't track at all.
Oh shit. Just behind me. At least I can see him this time. Go, R73, go! Smack. Fuck, I love the R73.
Good
Eat
kill.
shit. Oh my god. And that's how we do it.
Alright, nearest guy is 147 for 30 miles hot.
altitude?
That was a misread. I did the ruler in the wrong direction. My bad. 328 for 27. Sorry about that. That's my bad. Angel 6, type F-15. He's now 334 for 25 miles.
I don't see him yet.
He's at Angels 9.
Still 335.
He's now 340 for 17 miles. He's going from your left to right. You should be right at the top of that mountain.
I have nothing. That's a FARP. I found a FARP with my face.
Right into some SAMs there.
Yeah. I'm dead. Ah. Damn it. I would have had him.
I'll call it out next time you're going over a float.
Yeah, I had no clue that was there. There's nuts.
Yeah, there's a whole lot going on off to the north. Someone took off from Maycop. A couple people did, actually.
Alright, I'm gonna respawn up north, and this will be my last flight, probably.
Going to Nalshik.
I'll go from... yeah, Nalshik.
Oh my god, I just made it before the runway lights.
Перезарядка по плану. Прием. Обнаружена новая цель. 180. Удаление 210 на 2000. Сближайтесь.
Ah, if only I hadn't flown over that FARP, that would have been such a beautiful flight. Pretty happy with how I dealt with that 2-ship though. I'm surprised they didn't launch at me. Really surprised. Hopefully our data link will not be bugged out.
Мальчик, разрешаю руление на полосу 6.
Hey Jazz, did you ever make it?
replied in chat.
153. Взлет запрещаю. 153. Мальчик. Взлет по готовности. Отход по
Nicely done, dude.
на 300 по давлению.
Very nicely done.
1,8,84.
I might have to start flying the F5 and the MiG-21 and maybe the MiG-19 on here just for shits and giggles sometimes. Right, where's my nearest?
Hey, Ross, you want the good news or the bad news?
Give me the bad news first.
They're all south again.
Of course.
You're very south.
I think my data link's still bugged out as well. It's showing a bunch of stuff that shouldn't be there. See, this is where it's really handy to have a GCI even in the flanker, because he can tell me whether or not a contact is real or if it's my data link shitting the bed.
There is one guy north at 277 for 100 miles. Looks like he's going back to Sochi, but he's the only one north. I don't know if you want to open up.
Oh, he's flying. He's flying back.
Yeah, he's flying west. Looks like towards Sochi.
Definitely my last flight of the stream though, because I'm very, very hungry and I gotta go to work soon-ish. About an hour and 45 minutes from now. And I'm not a very fast eater.
Yeah, it looks like this guy up north is gonna like land at Sochi or Kudata.
Hello. It's a Tomcat.
Nearest contact is 2-ship F-16 at 194 for 55 miles. Angels 5. about 170 for 44 miles on the deck.
Surprised they haven't reacted to me yet. They know I'm here. Well, you'd think they'd know I'm here. AWACS would have called me up by now. So they should be down there somewhere.
You got a friendly fart just 4 miles to your right.
As long as it's friendly.
It's blue. Did I say friendly?
Oh.
It's starting to get late.
Try and catch up to these guys.
Those F-16s are about to get sandwiched.
Yeah, there's a bunch of us all going for them. How'd you go, Max? I didn't see on the scoreboard. Figure out how to detect shit further out though. That's be why F-14s always seem to be picking me out at 70 miles while I need to get to about 40 to see them. They have an extremely powerful radar, that's how. Like an insanely powerful radar. It's not even particularly technologically advanced, it's just huge.
This friendly F-16 is flying right past them. They're literally 6 miles. He's literally 6 miles away from them, and he's just like.
I'm gonna see if I can wake them up. Getting locked off my 3 o'clock.
Probably a buddy. I don't see anything out in that direction. Actually,
16's my
there
call.
is something 217 for 47 miles. Yeah, friendly fired a missile and broke him up. He's in on the guy on the right. This blue guy's on your friendly 6 to your 1 o'clock. The other F-16's down, it's just you and this guy. Two miles.
Предельный атаки. Предельный.
Now it's to your 2, 3 o'clock. He's over the town on the right side of the river. 3,000
Time to
feet.
lag.
Good kill. Oh, the tour got the kill. .244 for 34 miles.
Depends on the
Angel
size
6.
of the aircraft, Max. And which way it's facing, all sorts of variables, whether it's got ground or sky behind it, there's a lot of things that factor into radar. And the SC3 radars are a bit janky anyway, they work way better than they should.
There's a second guy behind him at 254 for 50 miles.
It's the second one that's locking me. Oh, they're freezing, Jesus. I wonder if that's
Be
related to
advised
the
you
new
have
tests.
a hostile F-16 at 288 for 40 miles hot. Angels 31. There's another hostile at 258 for 12 miles. Cold. He's off here 11 o'clock. He's turning hot.
I'm gonna get out of here.
He's off your 3 o'clock now at 10 mile. Fox on you, times 2.
Переведи в Теплер. Переведи в Теплер. Переведи в Теплер. Предельный пункт атаки. Переведи в Теплер. Предельный
Where's the closest?
атаки. Переведи в Теплер. Предельный
He's on your 3 o'clock at
предельный пункт атаки.
5 mile.
Предельный пункт атаки. Предельный пункт атаки.
Still your 3, keep turning right. He's at Angels 5. Right off your nose. Now you're 2 o'clock.
Переведи в Теплер.
Oh!
Переведи в
Lost it.
3 miles.
Lost
Ah.
control. Fucking hell. I think that was my sign that it's time to stop playing anyway. So I'm gonna hop off. Thanks for the GCI, man.
Yeah, no problem. It was fun. See you later.
Catch you around. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I need to go get some food in me and then get ready for work, so I'm going to catch you all later. I will probably be streaming Friday, so I'll see you then. Until then, let me see who I can pass you on to. I think Tawny's still streaming. So give me a second here. Alright, I'm going to send you over to Tawny's way. He's playing Tarkov at the moment. And, yeah, like I said, I'll see you guys Friday, and hopefully I'll be able to get some F5 in as well. Now, as soon as Twitch unfreezes, I'll be able to actually send you on your way. There we go. Alright guys, thanks again for watching, and see you Friday.